Why one specific mountain is making global headlines, why that particular mountain is the target of Donald Trump now, and how that mountain is the most important thing for Iran. Hello everyone, welcome to Vajiram and Ravi's Flash News. My name is Shubhangi Singh, and in today's session we are going to understand in detail which particular mountain is under the new target of Donald Trump. Now, when we are talking about this particular news, Donald Trump has gone ahead and said that he is going to target the Pickaxe Mountain, and the reason we are looking at this target is because of the fact that this is Iran's nuclear facility where it is hidden. Now, the questions here are bigger. Why this particular mountain has been chosen for Iran's nuclear facility? Is it special? Does it offer something that other sites don't? And why exactly Donald Trump has decided to target this? Is this the final round of elimination or not? So when we are looking at this particular mountain that Donald Trump has decided to target, first thing that you have to understand here that it is not the mountain that Donald Trump is trying to target, it is the nuclear facilities of Iran. The starting of the war between US and Iran, the main point has been the nuclear program that is going on in Iran. And one of the biggest facilities of Iran is the Natanz facility. And that is exactly why the US President Donald Trump has warned that the Pickaxe Mountain is going to be the next target. Now you might be thinking why this mountain and how this mountain is related to this facility. This facility is located very close to Pickaxe Mountain. And as I mentioned, this is one of the most important nuclear facilities. Even though Iran keeps saying that its nuclear program is peaceful, it is for civil purposes, but at the same time, US has not accepted it. And once the war has begun again, even after signing the peace deal, US has decided to target all the nuclear facilities. So after targeting already Fordow, then we have Isfahan and Bushehr. We are looking at the target that has been declared by US President Donald Trump, that is Pickaxe Mountain. Now the next question that might come in your mind is the fact that what exactly is this Pickaxe Mountain and why it is being targeted so much. Now this is where you need to know that this is not about the geography or the landform that we are talking about. It is about the fact that this is a highly fortified underground complex where this whole nuclear facility is located. This mountain is located south of the Natanz Enrichment plan, and it contains deep underground tunnels which are enabled for transition inside. And this underground facility is expected to be almost 100 meters below the surface level of the sea. And if you're looking at the height of the mountain, it is 1600 meters above the sea level. So yes, this mountain gives the shield, but it also gives the protection to this very enrichment plant. And the reason this has been built underground is very clear. It protects from the airstrikes, and that is why US wants it bad. Second, the greater secrecy can be maintained, and that is why we get to see that there is no clarity at all anywhere that what exactly is happening here. And during military conflict like these, there is higher survivability, and that is why the facility ongoing, the nuclear program in Iran ongoing. Now this answers what exactly is Pickaxe. Now let us understand why it is important. Now when we are looking at this whole location, as I said, the mountain is located south of this enrichment plant. Multiple experts believe that this whole underground complex houses multiple things, and these are problematic things. What are these? Uranium enrichment using advanced centrifuges which are present. Centrifuge assembly and manufacturing is also happening here. Storage of sensitive nuclear material is happening. All in all, this is the place which is being used for nuclear weaponization. That means high level, high grade uranium processing is happening here. Even though there is no independent confirmation that what exactly is happening inside, satellite images do confirm that there are a lot of underground activities, and the International Atomic Energy Agency, which should be actually overlooking this, they also have a very limited visibility and idea. that makes it more dangerous. Now that you have understood where Pickaxe is and what it is hiding, you might be very clear that why US has decided to target it. And this is where US has gone outrightly and told that their next strike would be happening right here. So US has its concerns that the nuclear infrastructure is being redeveloped in Iran, but the question is, what is the global implication? US-Iran war has been unfolding in the most disastrous ways in last 3.5 months, and the reignition of war is further worrisome. Because when we are talking about global implications, you don't have to look at the perspective that it can just restart the war. You also have to remember that what kind of impacts this war created. I'm not just talking about the oil shock that the world is still trying to recover from. I'm also talking about the nuclear agreement that could have been facilitated for peaceful use and for a better and peaceful world. I'm also talking about the regional instability that will be created here. That how Gulf states are again being targeted, how NATO has been roped in, and how a bigger, wider drift seems between US and Iran. And then comes, where is India situated amongst all this? The position of India has not improved in last 3 months. We are still equally dependent in terms of oil, but we are trying hard to diversify our resources. We are still under the pressure of the current account deficit, which we are reeling for. Our currency still suffers against US dollar and so many more concerns. But at the same time, even though next strike has been told by Donald Trump, it does not solve the fact that the war is ongoing. It has reignited, and our problems, not just as a country but as a global community, are going to increase. Now, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section. I will be leaving you here with a prelims practice question. Let me know the answer to this in the comment section. I'll be waiting for your answers. That was all from my side. Thank you so much.